Okay, I'm back. Just so you're forewarned and forearmed, this is not going to be a fun one. I, I am not. My brain is not working today at all. I don't know. I woke up still tired. You know, one of those sort of days. I feel like this is going to be a fucking nightmare. We've got two optional challenges here. Dos optional challenges. I might leave those until after I've done the main one because the optional ones, in my experience, tend to be a little bit harder. So we'll you know, get warmed up a little bit with the main challenges. Ugh, reading already? Though her music is not to my taste, I must admit that Hiraya is magnificent with her guitar. She's promised to come by and play for us all here again. Sorry, just every time I just imagine her just rocking up and busting out Wonderwall on an acoustic. That's all I hear. I'm sure it's very nice what she does, but that's like, oh yeah, dude, I gotta come play for you. You gotta hear my wicked sound. Ali Young was happy to see me excited, though I suspect we look forward to her next jam session for quite different reasons. He greatly enjoyed her song choices, but I was simply grateful for the way forward she inspired in me. Sound waves, acoustic vibration to be precise. For some time now I've struggled with how to resolve the distance issue, but sound can travel faster than light. If we can extend the right frequencies, then atmospheric control can be ours. I have more tests to perform before sharing my theories with the others, but I haven't felt this invigorated since my first successful Violet build. Onward and upward. You're gonna start sending the Violet through sound? That seems pretty bad. That's almost certainly not what she was saying, but I don't understand. She's too smart for me, honestly. Don't know what this thing is. I feel like we're going to send some energy to this and something's going to happen with it. There's music suddenly. At first I thought those sick beats were just like the sound of me like knocking things over or something, but cool.
It's brilliant. A great way to communicate.
It's interesting, that's for sure.
Does this mean when I practice my guitar, you'll be able to give it a listen?
Let's not push it, alright?
Okay, this feels somehow relevant. She was talking about audio waves after all. Let's just sit this bad boy over here for now. Okay. Do these... Yeah, they do. Okay. Simple enough then. We just need a few copies of this radio and we need to plunk it off in a few locations. The cat's in the TV, just so you're aware. I know you've noticed it, and I know you know I've noticed it, but I just wanted to acknowledge it formally.
Shared with me that it travels faster than light.
Yeah, what are you going to do now? I've made a better TV that isn't full of cat. I win this round. I hope I didn't need that extra photograph or anything. I don't feel like I did though. I just need to dump it down here, right? Oh, actually, hang on. Wait a second. Oh no. Oh no, puzzle. See, now I'm having to think. It's just not close enough, is it? No. As cool as it would be, that is not close enough. Could we have, like, just slotted it in halfway up the wall, maybe? Yeah, let's... what's the rewind button? That one. Here's my plan, alright? Actually... Bear with me. Bear with me, I'm working things out here. There we go. Was that the intended solution? Fuck knows, but it was my solution. If it works, it works. Now let's move on and not think about that level anymore. The next one is probably going to actually be hard, is the problem. Because that seems to be the way things go. You don't deserve to have fun, Kate. You don't deserve any fun. A new day of signal frequencies. Naturally, the answer was there right under my nose. If I hadn't pressed R Young to get the signal working, then I might have kept going. There's two I's in that word, that's why I said it like that. Kept going round and round in pointless circles for who knows how long. Another reminder to trust my instincts. They're rarely, if ever, wrong. Interesting.
Just makes you want to get up and dance. And also power a teleport out of here.
I mean, this seems almost too simple. I expected this level to be more complex than this, so what am I missing? Probably nothing. It probably just is that simple. Let's go and have a little read around first, though. I hope you enjoy the plants. These are the soil filtration results I mentioned. Very nice. Very nice soil filtration plants you've got there. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's very important to some big smart botanist lady who plays guitar, by the way, just in case you didn't know, in case you weren't aware of that important character trait. Need to like place it so that like that. Is that, yeah, that'll be close enough. We do that, and we leave. I mean, honestly, easier than the previous level. But okay. That's fine. This will be the difficult one. This will be the culmination of my efforts with this latest puzzle mechanic.
Good to hear from you, bud. You've got to be close now.
Bud me.
It must be coming up. Man, I wonder why they abandoned this place. Everything has been so bizarre. Well, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Go for gold.
Oh, yes. Mirren's final project. I had nearly forgotten. I think... Never mind. You still have some way to go. Let's carry on.
This plot twist better be worth it. They're building up to something here, but I don't know. I don't know where it's going.
This has to be it. The rods work to absorb weather conditions. The electronic output stimulates carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen molecules in the air, assisting to promote rain or snow. Oh, it's nearly perfect. Araya didn't believe I could get this far. Even Alueng doubted me. I just need a few more tests. Just a few more.
Alueng, that's how that one's pronounced. They've said it several times, but it will not commit to memory. So it feels like we need to use this as like a middle piece, right? So that we can flip that switch, get this a boom in, and then that will activate this, which gets that a boom in, and then this will activate that, which gets that a boom in. But the problem is, this is definitely not... It definitely doesn't seem long enough to do that. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Is that close enough? No. No, it's not. How close do we need to be with it then? That was not really any closer. To place it there, is that close enough? I know that's not helpful in any way, but yeah, that is close enough. Okay, cool. We can't, like, platform our way. Oh. There's nowhere we can go, right, to get, like, a different perspective. All we can really do is kind of what we're doing now. Just try to position it so that it links everything up. I know that's the wrong way round. I'm just sort of... It just doesn't look like it's ever going to be close enough on both sides is the problem. There's no photocopier anywhere, is there, so that we can get a second one of these? That's a mechanic we've not seen in a while. But no, it doesn't look like it. I know I'm falling, I'm aware. Wanted to see if there was anything down there, which there does not appear to be. Alright, maybe it is just all in the positioning then, I don't know. I can do that, but that's... like, is that close enough? See, that's not even close enough, and that's about as close as I can realistically get it. And this side is nowhere fucking near that. So it's definitely more complex than this. Let me pop up the hint. There is no hint, huh? I don't think I've actually used the hints visibly before. There is a hint option sometimes in this menu. Which I've only used, I think, during the sections I've fast-forwarded through in the past. They've always been fucking useless, I would like to add. They've always just been like a vague hint at the premise, which is the premise is the only thing I've ever understood, you know? Like, it's like, I don't know. The sound doesn't reach the other point. Like, okay, cool, thanks hint, that's really helpful. How is this even a hint? But, we have a singular picture of this. A singular picture. It doesn't even come close. I can't think what else we could really do. We're very limited in our options on this level, I think. I'm not just missing another photo somewhere, am I? There's not just another photo kicking around somewhere. All of this is violet, so we can't tunnel through this wall by, you know, popping one of these up. But the entire level is violet, isn't it? Yeah. You can only place things, like, off-level. Ah, simulated darkroom paper. How useful. So... that's not what I meant to do. Does this help? I feel like there's another step. Like there's an extra. Do I have a cam? I have a fucking camera, man. I picked up the picture and it replaced my camera, and I just forgot I could swap to it. Okay, well that's gonna make this a lot easier, isn't it? It's gonna make this a hell of a lot easier. Oh, holy fucking shit. Okay, replace that down there then. Was that close enough? No. So instead we're going to have to place it like... and then we take a picture of it. Not quite. And then we take a picture of it. We need to start going down. We're too high up here. This is not even remotely correct. Oh, there we go. And it's all linked. That was pure coincidence. With 3 photos left, look at that. How well am I doing? Okay, so that level was a lot simpler than I gave it credit for. I was just being a dumbass again. But, you know, I think that's 90% of struggling with puzzle games, honestly. This seems like a hint towards the final experiment or whatever. This feels vague enough that I'm not going to understand it until later. Sound and vapor, sound and vapor, sound and vapor. Okay, so I mean we do this, and that does that, and that puts that on a timer, and we just walk over and... nope, okay. Not quite, but I admire my passion. Whatever, just grab me one of these real quick. And then we just need to place it good, which is the challenging part, I think. You see what I'm trying to achieve here, right? You see my my dream. There's a map here. What's this for? Is this anything?
Is this how your world appears from a bird's eye view?
No.
It's rather spacious. Does it still look like this?
Don't know what the map's for. Confused by the map. Yeah, I don't think this is quite the solution that I thought it was. I'm trying to... Oh, actually. So we take the map. Place the map like... it needs to be a little bit more slanty than that, my friend. Yeah, this is not helpful. I'm trying to get some verticality. I want to look down on this. The fuck? Light travels, sound travels, light plus sound equals kinematics of weather events and using light and sound. Dead end, reimagine the equation. Sounds important though, doesn't it? Use the word kinematics. Okay, what if I'm thinking about this backwards though? I'm not convinced the map is for anything. I'm not sold on the map. But what if I take this? Can I swap to the other Q? Q? Yeah. Take this, just remove this wall, it's in the way. Let's have a little bit more space to work with over here. Okay. I mean, we do still have like 4 pictures left in the camera. We can just make some more floor. Are we talking yet? Okay, change of plan. Where's the map? Have I got the map? I've got the map. I want to get rid of this whole fucking wall, I think. We'll just do that. The map's still kind of causing issues here, unless maybe I take it from this angle? No, okay. Let's just grab me a piece of the sky. There we go, that's much better. So now that there's no background to this... it's still not particularly helpful. I don't know what I was really thinking with that. I mean, I could just... I mean, this isn't gonna work, because this isn't actually gonna get me any closer to the problem is, this distance, the distance from here to here, is too long. right? That's what we've established. We just basically need to move the teleporter not even that much closer, but slightly closer to me. That's further away. That is the opposite of what I wanted. Okay, but if I'm out here... not quite. Let me get a bit more floor. Let me get a bit more floor to work with. I didn't forget the buttons, you forgot the buttons. Trying to work out how I need this to be in an ideal world. Like that, right? We want it to be like in the bottom of the frame. So now I can just sort of do that. If it was facing the other way, we'd be onto something there. Nope, we did it. Fuck you, bitch. That was not the solution. I just want to make that very clear. There was a much more, like, normal person solution to that one, but my way worked in the end, so fuck you. Notes on the lattice Boltzmann method and the kinematics of sound waves. Yeah, that sounds like the most boring read anyone has ever read. Now this presumably, it's just experiment. This presumably cannot be photographed. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's blue. It's not violet. Anyone who says this is violet is talking out the fucking arse. That is a blue. But... point stands. Algate cloud seeding program research from Morocco, particle-induced turbulence and the water cycle, and NASA and UXA studies. Is like I'm British, obviously. It's very obvious. But is UXA like our NASA? Like United Kingdom Space Agency or something? I mean, this is obviously a very British game, right? So I mean, that would make sense. But I honestly didn't have a fucking clue. Like, I've heard of NASA. I've not heard of ours. I mean, oh, this is just an extendo, and we've only got one photograph this time, so we can't extendo too much. So it's definitely not the same as the previous puzzle. Not the previous, the one before the previous. You know the one. The one that was like this, but not. I wonder if there's two little divots in the photo or anything. Also, I wonder if there's anything up there. Probably not. But if there was just like another photo up here, you know what I mean? Like, it would have made my life a lot simpler. And I would have been kicking myself forever had I just not checked that out and that was the solution the whole time, you know? Yeah, I don't see how... This one doesn't feel super straightforward to me. This one isn't linking up in the old noggin. The old noggin is not producing the appropriate chemicals right now to potentially interpret the solution. We can't take a picture of this, for it is quote-unquote violet. We cannot take a picture of this, for it is quote-unquote violet. So these two, you know, our start and end points are what they are. There's no way around that. We have potentially two links to connect them, which is just not enough, right? It's just not enough. It's just not close enough. There's also the point, which I definitely wasn't thinking about, that I need to be standing on this to activate it. As soon as I step off it, this would disable even if these links worked. So let's wind this back. There has to be more. There has to be something else. I am starting to believe that this is a red herring. This isn't the solution. Because we can't move these two closer together, right? And standing on this is not helpful at all. Because as I say, even if we had all the links connected properly so that that is currently powered, the second we step off this, it's not powered anymore. Which just means we need another means of creating music. Huh. Okay, this isn't a solution, but it is an interesting little experiment. If I do this, take a picture of it, then go up this side, place another one as close to it as we can manage. Have an endless loop. These two will power each other infinitely. We've just created an eternal energy source, which is the solution to all of the world's issues, honestly. Fuck solar power, we need sick beat power. But it is worth noting that these two both have timers in them. So maybe there is more to the original theory than I initially thought. How long does the timer last? Quite a while. And there would be two of them daisy chains, so it would be double that amount of time. So yeah, I was obviously not thinking correctly initially. But the problem is that there's just no way we're going to get it far enough. Oh, it's a smart one, actually. It's a smart puzzle. Okay, alright, I've got it. I've got it. Fucking hell. Get going. Get going, pal. Okay, this actually is not the best place to do this. Can we get this like, yeah, like that? That's much better. Take a picture of it while it's fully charged. Carry it back over. Not close enough. There we go. That was good. That was a good one. That was a thinker. Appreciate that one. Good job. Was not putting the pieces together for quite a while with that one, but got there in the end. Shark.jpg? Oh no. Don't want to unleash that. What was the other picture we got? Oh, the exit, yeah. The exit seems important. What is the exit? What are we looking at here? A fucking mess is what we're looking at. What's placing this do? Nothing really, huh? It's not a shark, it's a cat. It's hard to see it properly, but it's not a shark, it's a cat. Nice fucking game developers and their obsession with cats, man. That's what happens when a generation of people in the artistic medium grow up in the internet age. Like, it's just cat pictures. It's just nothing but cat pictures. Okay, I think we just need to photocopy this a bunch of times, right, and like link the different parts together. I think it's. I don't know. Simple might be a strong word, but. I am photocopying the photocopy repeatedly here, aren't I? So it's going to get repeatedly less clear each time. That's fine then. Right, so we need... Let's get a bit more space. Let's go over here. Right. Is this as complicated as I'm making it? I don't think it is, right? We just do that. Oh no, we need the background thing because we need the delay. So it's all about the positioning, this level then, isn't it? All about the positioning. Okay, let's just slap this here. Give me a bit more space to work with. I'm not expecting to actually use this photocopy at all, but... we want to get... that... be careful not to delete the speaker though. Ah, fuck. What if I put it like there? Is that helpful? I'm creating myself a fun little world, but it's not actually achieving much, is it? Went too far off with that though, to be fair. Go back and like... I don't know, maybe like over here-ish? Is that any better? You know what? We get this in place first, then we place stuff around it. That's just more sensible, isn't it? I was making this far too complex, and we could have just placed them in a different order. There we go. World complete. Back to the hub. I like that one. I like the previous one more, but I like that one.
Fickle thing. The climate can impact every living and non-living thing. Impossible questions and impossible solutions. The hold it can have on someone. May I ask you a question Mirren often proposed to herself? Tell me, how does one heal the world?
According to Band-Aid 1985, you let them know it's Christmas time. I was going to say the names of the people who worked on it. I could remember it was Midjor from Ultravox, and then it's the dude from the Boomtown Rats, but I can't remember his fucking name, so... Bob Geldof. Bob Geldof and Midjor. There we go. Put the joke together with the components I gave you. Anyway, in we go. Do some bonus levels. Another one in a cage, despite all my rage. What was the solution to this? I solved this and I forgot how. Wait, was it just... Oh, but... Hang on, this is a real battery, right? So we can just take a picture of this and bring it out. I guess the problem is that we need 4 batteries and we only have this many photos. Which, if we put these 2 batteries next to each other and then took a picture of them, fucking great. Fucking dope. Problem is, they would then be in the cage. I think I might be able to do something with this. Just having a look around, seeing what else we got. Found Venus. Definitely have not found any of those. I've not really been looking for little balls, to be honest. I guess they're planets, so it's not super clear initially. Yeah, we don't have a lot of space to play with. There's not a lot of other options here. I think it's just a case of trying to get everything in one photograph. Which I don't know if that's possible. We can get this in one photograph, but that doesn't help. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we can't. I don't think we can. I don't think we can get both the battery and the endpoint in one photograph. Because what I was thinking, and to be fair, I'm not sure that would help me either. No, it wouldn't. I mean, look. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. We can do this. This will delete that battery, though, won't it? Yeah, that only worked in the previous one of these puzzles because the battery was violet and therefore didn't interact with the photographs. So we definitely do not move this. I think we could do that. Yeah, I mean, of course we could. I was thinking we needed to remove the roof and then turn the picture upside down to drop the battery out, but like we actually do not need to do that at all. We just get the picture because violet. That's how the violet works. I mean, this is all well and good. We can duplicate this one. Wait, in fact, we can duplicate both of them. Fucking cool, okay. But this is still only 3 batteries and we need 4. And we're now out of camera. We're all out of camera. This one's a head scratcher. This one requires the big think. I mean, what I'm doing now is pointless, because this was clearly not the solution. There's no way into this cage, right? We cannot get at that battery. Like, logistically, no way to access that battery. That battery is clearly purely for photography purposes. I really don't think we're just going to find another bit of camera roll anywhere. Ooh. I mean, theoretically, we can get everything in one photograph, can't we? That's still not going to help, though, I don't think. I was just thinking we could drop off the level, take a picture of the entire level, duplicate it down below us, and then we'd have a duplicate of the level without the cage, right? Cool. But then we've already used one camera picture. We still won't have access to the original battery, we'll only have access to the clone of it that's downstairs. And all we can do is take a picture of that, and that'll get us 2 batteries. Like, that's... Or at best, we could maybe, like, get to a weird angle where we could take a picture of the duplicate battery and the original one above us, but that would just essentially put us back in the same position we're in now, where we're at 3 batteries. Yeah, like, mathematically, the best we can do, is create 3 clones, which means we need to get to the original one. But fucking how? How would we get it? Any means I would have of getting the battery out of there, and I can't even think of means for that at the moment, to be honest, but any means that would exist would require using a photograph. Like, I don't know, maybe we could do some... No, I thought maybe there was an opening in this one, and we could, like, reach through and pull the battery through or something, but... No, this is a solid violet cage. By definition of how the violet works, there is no way of getting that battery out of there. Oh, this one's a real fucking head scratcher, holy fuck. And again, you know, we can potentially do some weird shit here where the battery, like, falls onto here, but that's using one of our pictures, and we're still only at 1 battery, so the best we can do then is duplicate this once and get up to 2, so that's not gonna help. 4 batteries, my dude. Fucking 4. As I say, 3 I can do. Can happily do 3. Not anything to do with these, like, camera parts, is it? I'm half thinking it's going to be some bullshit where there's just another battery, like, hidden under the level or something. Because let's be fair, this game has been okay with bullshit in the past. It's had some good puzzles, but it's also had some actual, like, why moments. Fuck it. There's also the point that if we do this, we're turning the entire level upside down, which is, I mean, it's not useful, is it? Absolutely not useful. Not useful in the slightest. Okay, so we need to just sort of deal with the hand we've been dealt. That's not a saying, but it's my saying. What if we just sit? We just sit and think on it for a bit. There's no way we could just like link this up to a... There's no way we can change the amount of batteries we need. I'm taking pictures of this. What is making that noise? The teleporter? That makes a staticky noise, but when I stand over here, there's like a train going past noise. Is it the violet? Does the violet make a weird noise? I don't know. That's irrelevant. That's not solving me the puzzle. That's just creating new puzzles. Stop throwing yourself off the level, Joe. That's not the solution. Hate to tell this to you. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. No, this doesn't work. Oh, I thought I was onto something there. Oh, actually, though, hang on. Wait. I think I am onto something. Take a picture of the battery and the film. Right. Then put the battery next to the other battery. Grab the film. Take a picture of both batteries and the film. Oh, that's a smart one. Oh, I actually love this solution. Oh Christ, that's a proper eureka moment. Didn't need to take this many batteries, but you know, just to prove I can. 4? Who needs 4? I've got 6. In fact, I can have infinite batteries at this point. I can have more batteries than you could ever on any world, on any universe know what to do with. Energy for decades, I tells you. For decades. The infinite film glitch, that was that was a clever one.
The climate can impact every living and non-living thing.
You've already said this.
Impossible questions and impossible solutions. The hold it can have on someone. May I ask you a question, Marinoff?
No, you've already asked me that.
Tell me, how does one heal the world?
Okay, so we've got an optional challenge left here, and I'm assuming up here we have one final set of levels. May not. Oh, no, we've got another optional one, and then a third optional one, and the final set of levels. Okay, so we got quite a bit of optional shit left to do, and then the final levels. We might get through that next time. We're not getting through that this time though, because we're already at 49 minutes. So I think we'll call it here. Yeah, okay. I have been really impressed with some of these puzzles, honestly. Like, they're never like completely obtuse, but they do require thinking outside the box, and I've really grown to appreciate that. So yeah, looking forward to the final ones. Should be good. I'll see you for that. Bye.